YouTube video. I'll be reviewing a double album review. First, I'll start off with New Amerykah Part 1, the first disc. This album is a double album. Well, it's two different albums, which is a two-part album. Got the first CD, then she made a part 2, which was on a different CD, different album cover, etc. It starts off with America Promise, is about the promises America makes and the promise of freedom and to everyone and the American dream and everything about the politics in America, etc. That's what I got from that song. Very political start to the album, which I think is a great way to introduce this album off. Then we have The Healer, which is about love and the healer, and talks about different hip-hop and love and being peaceful and trying to make things better. The Healer, and talks about the roots of hip-hop. Really good production on this track. Then we have Me, which is about it's about her lifestyle, the way she lives and the way people treat her and etc. Then we have My People, which is about the people she grew up with, the people in the ghettos and the people the government don't really care about, and the poorer classes and a lot of the sanctions that go, injustice that go on in the hood. That's what the song's about. Good. And she talks about her friends and so good. And then we have Soldier, which is saying that we're soldiers, we want to fight to be free and we want to be treated equally, and that's a great song for that. Then we have The Cell, which is basically, she's talking about police brutality on this track and some of the issues that she had. I think this had more of an aggressive type edge to the track as well. Then we have Master Teacher, which is in the 5% Nation. You have like teachers that teach the supreme mathematics, and this is what I got from that song. She's talking about teachers and teaching knowledge and teaching correctly so that we have the sort of knowledge and get the correct information and correct and not get miseducated, the wrong thing, etc. And then we have Telephone, the last song, which I thought was a pretty decent song. My overall rating in this album, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. I think it was, lyrically it was good and it had its good points with its political stance, but I think it was more about the politicalness and more about what she has to say on this project, more than her delivering good vocals. And that's what I personally think on this project. There's still some good singing here, but I just don't think I got the same vibe as I did from Baduism, and this is what I'm going to be talking about on disc 2, what I got from that. So this was still a decent project. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 here. My second review, this one is Part 2, New Amerykah Part 2. This one is more about relationships and love and all that. It starts off with 20 Feet Tall. It's basically about her wanting to be with tall men and the type of men she's interested in romantically and having relationships with someone that's tall. That's her preference in a man, to be tall. Then we have Window Seat. It's basically about her travelling around the world and seeing a lot of good views and wanting to have a good relationship with someone where they can sit next to each other, talk and have a proper go of things and communicate and sit and enjoy the views together, sort of thing. That's that song. Then we have Agitation, which is a song that is about it's got a good production. with a piano-like type sound, and her singing voice is amazing on this track. I think this is about being in love and how it can be agitating when you find the person you love, and how it can be annoying. And then we have Turn Me Away, Get Mummy. I think this one is again another good song. It's about her being a mum and some of the struggles of being a parent, etc. I got from that one. Then you got songs like Love, which is about being in love and romance, and You Loving Me again. This is more of a love song. It's got more of a soulful edge on this album. It's got great slow songs like Out of My Mind, Just in Time were brilliant. Love them songs. Window Seat, like I said, was a really good soulful vibe here. Agitation, I love the piano like type play, and her singing voice is balanced correctly. Gone Baby Don't Be Long is about husband going away and they going on breaks, and Don't Be Long, I Want You Back, etc.
Yeah, he drunk.
Yeah, then we have songs like Fall in Love, which is really good hit song. So this was a better album overall, more soulful. I would give this album 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. That's my opinion. Peace.